So last week on As Fast As Possible we covered the simpler types of RAID, so non-nested. So this week we're going to look at the nested types. So this is things such as RAID 10 or 0 plus 5. So RAID 0 plus 1 is where you have a minimum of 4 drives like I have here, and what you do is you mirror onto these 2 sets of drives, and then within that you stripe it. So this means that you can lose one drive from either array but not both the same drive from the array. So this has A1, this has A2, this has A3, this has A4, this has A1, this has A2, this has A3, this has A4. If I lose both this drive and this drive, the array is unrecoverable because I have lost both sets of the data. When you lose in this array, when you lose it, because of the way it works, the RAID 0 is run at the drive level, which means if you lose one, you lose all of the data from that array, and you're effectively running a RAID 0 with 0 redundancy due to it being a RAID 0. RAID 10 is obviously the inversion of this. So the RAID 0 is applied first. So this is treated as a RAID 1, and this is treated as a RAID 1. Each pair of drives is treated as a RAID 1, and then you have RAID 0 over the top. So that means you can lose one drive from each side, and you will still have a recoverable array. But you cannot lose both drives from one side without it becoming unrecoverable, and you have data loss. So then you have RAID 50 and RAID 60. These combine the RAID 0 capabilities of the striping, but then below this you then have a parity running, which means from each RAID 5, so here I can have 2 RAID 5s, and you can lose up to 2 drives. You can lose 1 drive from each array and still have it recoverable, but not 2. RAID 60 then takes this even further, where you can lose 2 drives from each array. This works in a similar manner, but you can lose 2 drives from each array and still be able to recover your data.